Vanakkam, Namaskaram. Indian auto sector started like an old Bajaj scooter. Sound more speedless. But now it's full mass, like a Rajiniga slow motion walk. From petrol to diesel, we have gone from Auto Kumar to Tesla Thambi. EV are not just cars, they are current tube with attitude. Like Pushpa says, Jukega nahi, our auto sector is not bending, it's trending. Bikes, car, trucks, everything is now tech savvy and stylish. India is not just driving anymore, it's flying. This is just an industry. It's our mass entry into the future. Over to Sunaina Garu.
Ekdam correct, Boli Priya. In the past, in the year 1990 to 93, the auto industry had just about 2.77% contribution to the GDP. And now in financial year 2023-24, the auto industry generated an annual turnover of around rupees 20 lakh crore, contributing to around 7% in India's national GDP and about 40% in India's manufacturing GDP. It employs 19 million people directly and indirectly. India has ample growth potential for the automobile industry, considering that the car ownership in India lags significantly behind developed regions like the US, China, and Europe, where 80 to 90% of the population owns a car, compared to only around 8% in India. So let's have a look at our auto sector.
अय्यो मेरा दिमाग का सीट ही घूम गया.
India's automobile sector is broadly classified into four categories: two-wheelers, passenger vehicles, commercial vehicles, and three-wheelers. Two-wheelers dominate with over 75% market share, followed by passenger vehicles at around 18%. We're also seeing a massive shift towards electric vehicles. EV production across all categories has surged, especially in two and three-wheelers. India aims to achieve 30% EV ecosystem adoption by 2030. This shift reflects the nation's push towards cleaner, more sustainable mobility. Over to Shruti Akka to know more about domestic demand.
India's domestic demand shows a distinct divide between urban and rural markets, influenced by factors such as income levels, infrastructure, government policies, fuel prices, and consumer preferences. Urban consumers lead in passenger vehicle sales, driven by SUVs, luxury cars, and EVs. In contrast, rural areas are dominated by two-wheelers and three-wheelers and are slowly adopting EVs. As of October 2024, rural areas contributed 52.8% of total auto sales, while urban regions made up 47.2%. The commercial vehicle market is nearly evenly spread, with urban areas holding 51.6% and rural areas 48.4% as of October 2024. Over to Santosh Chetty for more on domestic supply.
India's automotive industry is witnessing significant growth, as you can see on the screen. Demand continues to surge. Where rural areas are adopting affordable and efficient vehicles, urban centers are looking at EVs aggressively. Key manufacturing hubs include Chennai, known as the Detroit of Asia, contribute 60% of India's auto exports. Gujarat is also emerging as a significant hub now. तुम मेरे अक्का का पावर देखी नहीं क्या? हम जहां फैक्ट्री लगा देती, ऑटो हब वहीं से शुरू हो जाती. अब रावी अक्का ग्लोबल मार्केट बताएंगी.
India has become the third largest auto market globally, with a strong focus on boosting exports and local manufacturing. In this sector, India exports primarily to the US, South Africa, Mexico, UAE, and Europe. Government initiatives like Make in India and PLI schemes have attracted significant FDI in the automotive sector. By 2030, India aims to be a global EV manufacturing hub, especially for electrical two- and three-wheelers and their key components. To curb the reliance on imports, mainly from China, Germany, South Korea, and Japan, 28 critical components have been targeted under the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative. Over to Reeta Garu for more.
How do you think transportation has become more efficient, faster, and sustainable? Of course, it is because of the rapid development of infrastructure, logistics, and shared mobility. And how do we achieve this? Obviously, by having ambitious goals, constructing 60-kilometer highways, thus stimulating demand in public transport, increasing demand for rental vehicles, more e-commerce, and large freight movement. Oh, बिजली को कैसे भूल सकते हैं हम? EV infrastructure eventually will be driving EV-driven mobility solutions. Over to Vandana Shaily for budget's impact.
FM का NMM mission. Wondering what it is? Nothing but supporting clean technology. The government has set aside rupees 2,819 crore to support local production of EVs and hydrogen power vehicle. Import duties being reduced on 35 items to make EV batteries. Machines to make EV batteries are tax free. Encourages companies to make EVs in India. MSMEs making parts for vehicle have also got support and loan in this budget. आमदनी अठनी खर्चा रुपया wait no more the state of our middle class. So auto sector में boom तो आना ही होगा. Over to Neena Akka for government policies.
हमारा 4 मीनार देखी है क्या? Government ने तो देखा है. Hence the 4 pillars of Make in India. New mindset, new sectors, new infrastructures, new processes to make India into a global manufacturing hub. PLI schemes offers tax exemptions, subsidies, duty drawbacks, and low-cost loans. Export incentives benefiting manufacturers who export vehicles, enhancing India's competitiveness in the global market. FAME, faster adoption and manufacturing of electric hybrid vehicles aimed at promoting EVs and hybrid vehicles in India through subsidies leading to reduced costs and giving easy accessibility. Over to Kavita for changing marketing landscape.
Swanky showrooms, not anymore. Dealers, not really. Fancy lifestyle, definitely. Digitalization, ooh la la. Graphic designer, way to go. Social media, big thumbs up. As image optimization has become a game changer for the auto industry. AI big boom or disruptor, yet to find out, but definitely enhancing visibility and credibility. The future of auto sales is in digitalization. Brands that adapt will stay relevant in sales, in technology, in sustainability, and thus maintain a strong lead in the market. Over to Varsha Akka for more.
Sadhguru says, save the soil. Can you guess what I'm going to talk about? Yes, I'm going to talk about the environmental responsibility of the auto sector. To reduce pollution, we have electric vehicles, hybrid engines, alternative fuels, and hydrogen fuel cells. In manufacturing, we are using recycled materials and using renewable energy. India is targeting a 20% ethanol blending in petrol by 2025 to cut emissions and reduce oil imports. Over to Deepthi for automotive vehicles.
Autonomous vehicles, a myth or a reality? Who would have ever thought of autonomous cars? Well, here we are. AI and sensor advancements improving vehicle capabilities are the key factors. Self-driving vehicles can make transportation cheaper, reduce road accidents, and change insurance models. Driverless vehicles are all set to revolutionize transportation, logistics, and urban mobility, with India emerging as a key player now. Over to Vinita Garu for Auto Auxiliary.
The Union Budget 2025 has allocated 7,000 crore rupees for manufacturing and 29,000 crore under the PLI scheme for the auto ancillary industry. The Indian auto component industry is poised for substantial investments focusing on capacity expansions, localizations, new product development, advanced technology, and EV components, adding 2.3% to 2.5% to GDP. India is emerging as a global auto component hub with increasing exports to Europe, North America, and the Middle East. The auto ancillaries industry is expected to grow globally to $1,200 billion by 2032. Over to Manisha for after sales.
Automobile brands generate 32% of their ROI from aftermarket sales, which are driven by strong after-sales services. E-commerce has revolutionized the aftermarket purchase, offering easy access to parts, price comparisons, and reviews. In India, the automotive aftermarket is expected to double in the next 8 to 10 years. After-sale services, especially parts sales and maintenance, offer higher profit margin than new car sales. Regulatory factors and digitalization of services are shaping the after-sales market.
What about the chaos makers?
My company, Tesla, a name that's not just building cars, but driving the future. We are AI on wheels. We are deploying scalable autonomous electric architecture globally, And now we aim to establish a strong footprint in India and a target to produce approximately 500,000 vehicles annually. We are in process of opening stores in Delhi and Mumbai and planning a 25 lakh EV manufactured specially for the Indian market. A huge boost to Modi's Made in India initiative.
Excuse me. Total disaster. This will be a huge mistake, Musk. Think about it, my boy. What about MAGA?
But, Trump, India is the world's fastest growing economy and has the third largest auto industry.
Let me tell you something. It won't be easy. Indian road conditions, infra, will you be able to succeed?
Tesla's presence can spark innovation, reduce oil imports, attract global attention, lead the shift to sustainable mobility.
The future? What about the future?
It's electric, it's exciting, it's decentralized, and it might roll out of a gigafactory in India. क्योंकि मैं fire नहीं, wildfire हूँ.
You are fired, my boy.
अरे ये क्या किराक हो गए?
Tesla, BYD, Tata, MG. Tesla, BYD, Tata, MG. What's the next big boom? Tell me.
Let's hear it from Mr. Siddharth, founder of Celestial E-Mobility.
I will be able to generate green energy with as little as 10 paise per unit. So that would be the cheapest and cleanest form of energy and the solution for the whole world's energy requirements. This is a short-lived journey of electric mobility because you're talking about lithium ion, which is a rare mineral. And when you are talking about a rare mineral and then you're trying to set the whole world into getting into a lithium ion battery, which is again going to be controlled by one or two countries in the world, it will not see the, I mean, there is a traction right now because of the hype that is being created, but that will not be the way mobility will go forward. Hydrogen will replace the entire ecosystem.
Industry 4.0 is revolutionizing manufacturing. AI, robotics, and 3D printing will slash production times and costs. Urban mobility is transforming too. Shared rides and car subscriptions are reducing ownership dependency while luxury SUVs dominate India's booming market. Make in India and FDI policies are turning the nation into a global auto powerhouse. From cutting edge EVs to autonomous tech, India is racing towards a future where innovation meets sustainability. The future of the auto industry is all about speed, both on the road and in innovation. The road ahead is exciting and the future is already here. Thank you.
Superb.
Thank you. I would like to thank all the South Zone members who have contributed in the presentation. And on behalf of the entire South Zone, I'd like to thank Sir and MM for equipping us with the capabilities to make a research presentation. And also a big thank you to all the group leaders and coordinators for their constant support. Thank you.